particularly once you get the level 6 topside. Some aggressive trading, but neither necessarily feeling it. What's the timing flash? Doesn't quite land.
Oh, but nothing too big of note, but I like the aggression coming out of Impact there. Clearly knowing that Shen level 3 is quite strong, the taunts are good. You can make some aggressive trades, and taking Kiin out of the game just a little bit early, gaining some tempo, means once that level 6 comes online, maybe they can roam, but already Canyon spots it out and says, maybe we can go for something here. Impact has to be careful. Canyon's full HP, the ward hop, just to get behind and slow it down a little bit more. And I think this could just be first blood, as it is picked up by Canyon.
It is. Kiin gets the assist as well, which is very nice. Canyon skips out on taking that blue buff to get on over and be on a slightly awkward timer. Catches Impact, undoes some of the shove. And again, that trading earlier, both top laners left low. Well, it's easy pickings releasing.
Not the end of the world still. Couple objectives still on the board coming up at 1.5 minutes. We got that dragon, so I guess we'll have to see where these teams are going to get priority. But let's look at this replay of just this nice little gank. It was nice to see Canyon getting that early rotation.
Yep, really was. Gets the ward hop behind Impact and says, look, there's no way you're getting out here. Hits the Sonic Wave and says, at this point, I'm just going to auto you. Not going to press the Q2 and lives Impact with very limited options. Back to life, though. Duro has to flash away as Handback gets a drive into the wall.
Straight back in, but Canyon's very happy with this. Able to just ward hop out, get under the tower, is able to stay out of danger. But nice proactivity again. Sentinels being aggressive in the jungle. I like to see it.
And this is something we've seen a lot from LCP, from LCK, from LPL, a lot of our eastern regions in general. Junglers can choose to make early plays. They can choose to drop a camp or two and look to get some gold, but it often comes at cost in the mid game because you guarantee your opposite number will be taking more. Dragon being contested will be the level 6 Scuttle Crab. Eyes on Handback and how aggressive he wants to shove this. Darkwing's around as well. Through with a magical journey. Won't necessarily find what absolutely everything they're looking for as the heal comes on in. Looking to slow down with the command distance. The stun is there.
There's the Impale. It's going straight on in. The slows are good. And a nice pickup by Darkwings. They played it so well. It was just a clear cut forward. Caught him unawares and a nice lockdown. Really well done by Sentinels.
Sometimes it feels good to set things up a little in advance. We say, yes, Lee Sin's gone for this topside play, but it's slowed down his ability to get to level 6. Handback is in the river first. Handback gets the level 6 Scuttle Crab. You got a magical journey and an easy Impale.
Yeah, and it was even Huhi landing the stun there too. Like, that was just absolutely magic, setting it up.
Pop goes the Weasel.
Yep.
That's not the decision here. And to be fair, the extra HP will help. There's a little bit of an interrupt here towards Ruler again. Doesn't have that flash, gets eaten by the electrocute, and there's a Shadow.
Shen's coming in, straight on down. Let's see if they can cause it out as Ruler has to use the satchels, dodges out, but still gets tunneled.
Oh, lovely.
God. Ace in the hole. A beautiful executed play. A couple ultimates spent, but gold in the pocket.
Good proactivity here from Sentinels. Again, they're coming in with no weight on their shoulders. They are here to prove exactly what they can do. They're going to get a dragon on top of that as well. And all the while, there is a topside play. Teleport's coming up. Keep an eye on that. Bard as well, who's on a reset, potentially looking to go topside. Won't happen. But now Gen.G make their own TP moves.
This also means that Kiin can play a little bit more aggressive, right? Like, the ultimate's down for Shen. You can't really do too much. So Impact's not going to be able to move around the map as fast. Void Grubs have now been picked up as well by Gen.G. So they got those trades. But now, this is what I was talking about. Where do they go? But the public execution is good. It might be caught underneath as they say, you try and take out Ruler. We'll come for the middle. Kiin is low. He has the flash. He has been taken out. Impact in a 1v4 secures 1-2.
He gets
Duro as well. Oh, but it's an execute.
I thought he got the auto off there. Didn't quite. Ruler will be able to get the first turret here off this as well with the Grubs on top of it. Impact nearly got away with murder. Alas, he only got the 1. 2 murders would have been too much, you know?
Oh, but what a great play from Impact. Still able to survive just that little bit longer. The slight overstep by Kiin, but at the end of the day, they still secured it. First, they're going to scuff out next.
Yeah, and you look at a player like Rahel Wright, who has been very much... Actually, might have to hold on that as Impact's been left quite low here. Don't think they're going to full send. There is a ward over there and Huhi around, so that'll be the end of the play for now, I think. But what I was going to say is, like, look, Rahel's come over from SK Gaming over in EU. Was a good player on a team that was struggling. Has come over to Sentinels, has really been one of their star carries. If you've been looking for someone to carry games for Sentinels, often been Rahel.
Public execution, gets in trouble. On in, caught out by 3. This is just Gen.G with Imagine. The Dragon's Rage is good.
Nice.
And Duro picks it up, and a nice secure inside Sentinels jungle.
Yep, that's very smoothly done. On a potential flank angle here, maybe they look for Darkwings under this turret.
Yeah, it could be fun. They've got a good vision on it, so they know exactly where they are. We'll have to see as the
He's
rest of
behind
the
enemy
side.
lines.
Yeah, really far behind. The flank is impeccable. As they do start up the drag,
They don't know.
looking to secure, but now Canyon, now looking for a little bit of that rotation, but the pink ward spots out just that slight bit of vision that Canyon's trying to put out. There is a TP now coming in. Looks like they're going to try and take the contest. Duro's right in the backside of it. Humbug might be caught unawares. There's 4 minutes, but Humbug has to flash away. But look at Ruler's getting caught out by 4. They traded 1, but no, it's too good. Rahel has picked up Ruler. The backside public Ruler's just on the backside too, getting caught too. It's too much damage taken out. Let's see if they can continue this fight. Duro is going to go for a little bit more. Huhi getting caught, a lot of damage.
And all the while, Huhi just about surviving, and the play's gonna kind of fiddle out a little bit here. Fizzles out, and again, you get the dragon as Gen.G. You get a kill back, what looked like a solid pick onto Ruler, and you do get Duro as well, so to apologize on that one makes it a little more even.
And now that fight's done, they can slow down, they can reset for a Rift Herald. That's where the next big fight's going to be.
And look, the thing is, for Gen.G, look, the gold lead's kind of been shrunk somewhat to not die every time you make a play.
I think the big side of that as well is you got that Hextech ultimatum from the Camille. That is just the perfect target for a Tempered Fate. The second you go in, you've just got a target put on saying, if I stop them here, we can delay the fight a bit more. So it's one of these little macro counterplays you can do with a Bard when it is this Camille looking to be proactive in these fights. But now, sieging on mid. Let's see if Humbug wants to make a play as they are getting taken out. There's the Shockwave too. Dragon's Rage is nice. Tempered Fate keeps them alive, but they're just a little bit too far forward. The damage is good, and Chovy picks up their first kill of the game.
Yeah, and sometimes the Tempered Fate's all well and good, but all it does is delay things. And
get that extra goal lead, and it's why we're seeing 3.5 for Gen.G.
Yeah, part of it as well, right, is we're in a meta and a general state of League of Legends. I'll have to hold on this one for a second as Chovy, I think, is going to get jumped on with this Shenald as well. Hello, Chovy gets stunned up.
It's too much, just a great lockdown, and it is Darkwing picking up their second kill. They're going to be feeling really good moving into this mid-late game.
And it feels like the Bard has been the primary Shen carrier because he can turn up at really odd places. The magical journey allows you to pinpoint Shen into very easy shadow dashes. Chovy goes down. Yeah, he's got a rower. He's a bit tankier, but not tanky enough. Get the chunk into mid lane. The Tempered Fate use an attempted pick off there, but Gen.G survived the little attempt from Sentinels onto the mid lane tier 1. Chovy and, of course, Canyon topside. Kiin also shoving against Impact.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Couple crystalline growths to pick up, but getting taunted out, so have to be pretty careful as you are now tanking up a tower, but that damage is really starting to come online. You said the Black Cleaver is going to start getting through these shields quite well. I have to see as they go straight onto Humbug. Caught out, Duro's here, Impale is good, but just sent flying too. I think this squad was kicked over the wall. It's going to be enough, and Canyon picks up the kill.
Look, they try to come in with the the Stand United, that's the one, not the Poppy W. I sometimes conflate those two abilities, but it wasn't enough. Darkwing's now teleported in to try and make a counter play.
And as the Chaos Storm does go forward, the flash is good, the safety of the tower is going to be nice, but who he is here doesn't land the stun.
I think he's in
trouble.
trouble.
See if they can go for a little bit more. Public Execution doesn't land, and a shutdown for Darkwings. They're looking fantastic. 3-0-2.
Hang on.
Baron's been started.
That it is, and again, Handback was the one that was picked up. This won't be a fast Baron, but it will be healthy enough. Canyon's got a fair amount of sustain. Ruler and Duro now here as well. I'm not sure Sentinels know about this.
They're just doing it blind, like there's zero vision on the top side for the side of Sentinels. Let's look at the replay. I think the Baron might just be gone.
By step, inch by inch, grows larger and larger and larger.
And we can talk about Soul Point all day till the cows come home. 4 minutes on that timer, but there's a Baron in 2.
Yeah.
We're seeing every 2 minutes there's going to be something big coming onto a screen here, and it is EWC pulling out the goods as Gen.G are just taking it to Sentinels.
And look, Darkwings, you've got yourself a solid golded. You've got 3 items. You're nearly at 3 for this Caitlyn. In some ways, wait, that's a decent flash away.
Hectic ultimatum is good. Ruler picks it up. First kill of the game with a Mega Inferno Bomb.
Oh, that was the combo we were afraid of. It was supposed to happen at 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They make it happen here. Rahel tries to back away with the 90 caliber net. Duro says no. Flash. Ult to follow, and that's a dead Caitlyn.
Oh, it's opening up this base now too is so big. It's all a bit of that defensive play. They need to get the smart wards out and just keep this line of vision available, because as it is, Impact is quite overstepping. Doesn't have ultimate available to get out. Might have a TP, but Canyon's already there looking for a scrap. Trying to take it on, level 17 to level 15, but here comes Duro looking for a little bit more.
Fair.
Gets the taunt straight on in, 2v1. Oh, Kiin's not even joining this fight. I think Impact is just no longer for this map.
He's trying to get a hold of the wave. He gets most of it, but not enough. And actually, as I said, that it was only the single auto he managed to get down. It will finally give Sentinels that mid lane tier 1, so at least they trade their top laner for something there. But still, nice play from Canyon, who basically said, look, I've got teammates coming, and gets to pick that up with a little assistance.
I'm liking this little bit of the vision control that we're seeing out of Sentinels now around the Baron. 20 seconds on it spawning, so looking towards this top side, they open up the mid tier 1. So it's nice to see they're still trying to make these little moves.
Of an impact if they want to make it happen. Looks like Shadow just can't quite find it, and Canyon happy enough. Rahul gets chumped by that bomb,
yeah, you can see as well. Shockwave onto Humbug down here. Public execution does get sidestepped. Kiin unable to lock it down. Have to see is it using Canyon.
Does get some damage, gets to back away, but that's not bad from Sentinels to hold the line there. Canyon goes back in, he's quite low here.
Oh, gotta be careful. There's the GA pop. They're caught out. The rest of the team's gonna go around, but has to flash over.
Oh,
Dragon's
boy.
Rage, ward up into the Baron pit. Canyon survives what looked like a secured kill.
There was no Caitlyn nearby to get the trap underneath. Normally GAs are baked into Caitlyn because you die, she sticks a trap under you, and the moment you resurrect, you ain't Lazarus, you're just dead again. This time, though, Canyon's able to escape. He oversteps, but manages to finagle his way out, leasing things, I guess.
And I guess both sides aren't really thinking about the Baron right now. It is this big play on the Dragon. 45 seconds. We're seeing Canyon saying, all right, you got my GA. That's fine. I'm going to get all the vision control I need.
And crazily enough, Darkwings is very happily leading the way in damage, and he's having a good game here. 3-0-2 needs to deliver in this soul fight.
Victor, not often known as one of those big carries, but Humbug here, TP is going to be used. It is Impact joining the fight.
Hang on, Hui.
Duro's on the other side, getting caught out. Hui wants a little bit more, but there it is. They're trying to take out Canyon. Shockwave is good. Could be caught. No GA to keep you alive in this one, but they do get the Dragon's Rage. It pulls them back.
All the while, Sentinels now in the river. They've got the jungler chunk, but so is Hambak. I think both teams are still ready and willing to fight. Do we get to set up some of the zone control?
I have to see. We didn't see the Impale being used, and Duro now getting jumped on. Magical Journey is good. Flash goes forward. Hui trying to keep them in this fight.
No!
The Hextech ultimatum. They're going for a bomb hit, but it's Canyon picking him up. It's all too much for hell taken off the board. Now they're looking for a little bit more as Kiin has that Black Cleaver. Double kill for Canyon on the bot side. Humbug just gets destroyed. Kiin is looking so strong. The satchel pushing back Darkwings could be their first death of the game.
All the while, Ruler and Chovy get to go in, and then back flashes, and the zombie build comes to life. Chovy in danger, needs to run. Darkwings goes golden.
Going golden is going to keep them alive a little bit longer, but Chovy still has the damage. Canyon going for it. It's too much. Look at Kiin. They've teamed into the base. They're looking to end this game. They've taken out all of Sentinels, and GEN.G get the ace, and they're looking at the Nexus.
They just had an eye elsewhere. Keep him busy, keep him involved. Kiin TP's in, and the Ambessa breaks the base.
GEN.G taking it all the way in this best of one and able to lock this game down. Sentinels, they were holding on, but you can't hold on for much longer against GEN.G.
That last fight, there were some moments there where I wondered who he flashed in to block the hookshot escape. And then the Mega Inferno bomb comes in, and then you lose the smite fight, and Chovy and Ruler just proved inevitable. They didn't even need Kiin. They sent him to end the game.
And it was just so good, and it just goes to show they're thinking layers upon layers on how to win these games. They don't need to fight. They can send one to look at these inhibs, and it's exactly what they did. They closed it out cleanly and got the game under the belt.
I think that's a fair way of putting it. And again, we expected GEN.G to come in as favorites. There were good moves from Sentinels. We saw some good proactive moments, but the gold lead kept ballooning. And those team fights, Sentinels just struggled to get what they came for. They didn't get the kill. They didn't get the dragon. And as a result, as the game went on, it just felt